And we're live.
Good evening, welcome. It's 7 o'clock, it's Thursday, it's Spray Makes Sense Live. Do you want to run the intro?
Oh, I've not done that for a little while. Feels like it anyway. This is where I find out I've put it into the wrong group.
Let's hope not. Are we good?
We're good.
Excellent. Good evening. Welcome. If you're new to Spray Makes Sense or new to Spray Makes Sense Live, or you've been here last week, Lindsay, can you make sure that the bit is clicked so they can actually go to the top?
Yes, so evening Martin, hi Andrew, so you've done it perfectly. So on the kind of pinned post at the top of Spray Makes Sense, there's an ecam.live link. If you click that, it will give Ecam permission to see your name on Facebook. Evening Liam. And also to obviously get a reminder when we're live. At the bottom of that you can see with a little box it says get reminder, click on that and it will let you know as soon as we are live. Evening Tracy, hi Nick. Evening Trevor, yes, long time no see.
Oh, I haven't seen him in ages, I hope he's well.
Exactly. So whoever's written the evening all, I can't see who you are on here, so apologies for not shouting your name out.
Can we have some of the pop-outs this week where you click their comments so they pop out? Let's have a bit of interaction from you guys. So
add Tracy's. Oh, I've got subtitles.
Excellent. They're Yorkshire subtitles, so there's no telling what they'll actually come up as. Could be we had Sean down, didn't we? And everything was YA.
Yeah.
So apparently, Chris was saying, Social Elevator, who does the marketing with us that we were running 2 days this week, he was saying that I think it was Facebook have taken off some of their voice recognition, or it was Apple or something, because they were having a problem with the Geordie accent. They couldn't get that one right.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Yeah, apparently. So.
Evening Bob. Hi Mike. Thank you Andrew. Cheers for that. Evening Mike. Hi Paul. Hi Nick. Evening Fix. Sweet. So.
Where are we at?
What are we doing tonight? So we're going to kind of do it. Well, it's not a shortened version because it's not. But
no, it's going to take a while to do this bit.
We're going to do the testing. So we're kind of going to we're going to skip the what's new part. And head straight to the testing.
Well, let's just catch up with you guys a little bit. You know, where have you been this week? Is everything good? Anything to report? You know, all jobs going according to plan? Any issues? Any questions? Because it's always good to get a little bit of Q&A going on throughout Spray Makes Sense. It is a community, and we want to see if we can actually help you guys, not just ourselves, but the team as a whole. So if you've got any questions throughout the course of this evening, then obviously just post them up and we'll see what we can do.
I also noticed Jack we've got some new members in sort of in the last half an hour, so good evening to all of you guys. Obviously if you haven't watched or haven't been a member of Spray Makes Sense, we run Spray Makes Sense Live every Thursday evening at 7 o'clock and we kind of run through all sorts. Evening Paul, hi Rex.
For us, it's a community. We get a lot of guys coming back on a regular basis. It's better than watching Love Island and Coronation Street and all the other crazy stuff that's on there.
Some people may disagree, but
maybe, but they're then probably watching it and not here with us this evening.
Or they're listening and watching.
Last week we started prepping these boards. So I've prepped these boards throughout the course of the week. So we've gone from one extreme to the other. As you can see, it's a checkerboard. So we've got black and white. So we're going to be testing some of our paints. You know, this particular paint is a product we've been using now for well over 12 months. And some of you guys have been using it for quite a while now. You know, I see more posts coming up with this particular brand of paint than any other at the moment. Why? Because we endorsed it, we put our stamp on it, put our label all over it. We use it in our own business, and now you guys are starting to obviously do likewise. So one of the things we need to do for ourselves is, and this is for us, okay, we'll share some of the results, but we're not here to kind of do all the work for you. It's not how it works. The idea is to kind of explain the logic of how we run our own business. You know, a lot of you guys, you know, we talk about testing and, you know, you take it on board and you go from strength to strength. But then there's some of you guys that understand that you should be testing and you don't because you believe you're too busy to test.
This was why I posted up the photograph earlier of all the products. We have added in one because Ian wanted a more natural product. So we have added the method one in. So maybe I'll update the picture. But the idea is that, you know, we want you guys to do the testing as well, because it's all very well us doing it, but obviously you may find different results or work things slightly different to us. So
don't take the
Elaine. Hi Tom.
Don't take the short road. I mean, it's funny because we spoke about this paint, okay, and now you're all using it. You know, well, there must be strength in that. So if I'm doing testing, and I did ask other people to step up and actually do the same testing with me at the same time. Surprisingly, nobody did.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah, it's like, well, we'll let Ian do it all, which is fine. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind doing that, but I ain't going to tell you exactly what works and what don't, okay? But the difference is I've got the edge because I will be able to tell my customers very, very confidently for long term which products might be better for them to maintain their kitchen, their fitted units, whatever the case may be. And I could also say, if I was you, I'd stay clear just in case because of other products.
So yeah, Sam, it's Renner 760 top coat. Obviously it's had the Renner primers as well, but this isn't about dissing products. This isn't actually necessarily about the product. We could have chosen any particular one. This is more about telling clients how some of these cleaners that people use on a day-to-day basis react. I mean, the Flash with Fairy is one of them. That is absolutely brilliant. I use it loads, and all throughout lockdown I've been using the Method antibacterial one. Again, it's really good. So it's interesting to see how all of these products fare on a painted surface, because painted kitchens are, you know, there are a lot of them out there at the minute.
A lot of people are spraying kitchens, and everybody who paints a kitchen, sprays or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Anybody who paints a kitchen is clearly asked by a customer, how should I clean it? And you know what? I think if not all of us, you guys included, just kind of wing it. Oh, it'd be all right, just be a bit of this, don't go mad with that. But we can't actually say, because we don't know, because nobody does this level. You could ask the paint manufacturer. They do their testing quite extensively. But have they tested with this and everything else? Probably not. They've tested with other things and it's probably stood out. You know, a lot of these boards, like I say, we've done the system. 2 of these boards have the cross linker, the rest of them don't. 2 boards further down have a coating that we, technically it's a coating that we buy. It's a cleaner stroke coating that we put on when we finish the kitchen just for added protection. Am I going to talk about what it is? Not really. Because my point is, it's not about your bigging up another company, bigging up a product as such. It's trying to get you guys to do the level of work that we do. I run this, I do the academy, we do all of it. We run the Decorators Growth Club. You know, we're busy people. I'm going to be here till 9 o'clock. I've been here since 7 this morning setting up because we've had a plaster course. So if I can find the time to know these answers for myself, my business, my staff and my customers, then, not being funny guys, you should be doing likewise. You know, you should. It's not, you know, there's certain people that have just gone from strength to strength. Why? Because they test. They understand the logic of testing. We had Sean down, bless him. Sean Hall, all the way from Newcastle, came down for 2 days for some of the courses that we do through Decorators Growth Club. And I've told you guys, most of you guys, about testing on black tiles. He had these 2 little black tiles in his pocket. He goes everywhere with them. And some of the guys within the group haven't actually done that level of testing. He literally put them down, and he got the same reaction we always get, like, seriously? Oh my God, is that like, wow? And it's not just because it's a particular product, it's because he did the testing. Wasn't the product that was impressive, it was the fact that he'd done the testing. And I loved that. You know, he's listened to us, he's done it, and now he's 10 foot tall. He literally pulls them out and he has a little smile on his face like, yeah, go on then, have a go.
It's how you sell your confidence in your products to your clients as well.
Yeah.
Tom, you're right. General company safeguard, mild detergent and water with a non-abrasive cloth. I mean, how boring could you be?
Yeah. And you rub it this way, not that way, and make sure that the lights are off when you do so.
And I can't see you because I can't see your name, but yes, thank you. There is a dot missing on the...
Welcome to the group. Okay. Yeah.
It's probably somebody that tells me every week.
You get a lollipop for that, or drop let us know who you are, and we'll send you some stickers or some spray makes sense. We may even send you a T-shirt for spotting.
Send him a present for dissing me.
No, he's paying attention, Linz. He's paying attention. He's watching.
Could be a girl.
It could be a girl. Could be a girl. Okay.
Yes,
so
you're right, Tom. Shows you're serious about your trade, your company, and your products.
I'm not being funny. How many other businesses have to do this? Pretty much all of them.
You should, yeah, you should.
You know, I don't mean decorators, I mean actual businesses. Now, if you want to make sure, I mean, kitchen companies, when they do their doors and everything, they've done the same. They give a clear explanation as to how to best follow up so that you get the longevity. They give a guarantee. We give a guarantee, but we want to make sure that we've got the right product. I'd love it if you guys did it, because if you reached out to me, I'd probably share with you once you've explained that you've actually done your testing as well. So we'd actually be able to build quite a database of what to do, like what not to use and what to use. You know, I think that'd be pretty cool. But it takes a few people to get involved. That's all it is.
Cheers, Luke. It is you. Thank you for that. Yes, we keep talking about drawing a dot on. To be honest, I think we might just completely replace it and put a new one up.
Oh, we'll change it in a few months. We'll do something different. Yeah. The best thing is, you know, unique walls, which is one-piece mural, etc. It is frigging awesome.
So easy to do.
I thought it was going to be, well, I thought it was going to be bum squeaky. It was absolutely brilliant. I'd put another one up easily.
This doesn't involve testing on animals. Dogs have gone home, but we could, I suppose.
Okay. Any questions? Is any ideas, suggestions? Is there anything that you think that maybe we should consider? As you can see, I've got 9 squares. We've got 8 products, leaving 1 square untouched. Okay.
So what are you going to do to each board then? How are you going to make them different?
Well, the first 2 boards are the same, okay? It just says, well, if I show you there, you probably can't see, but it says wipe. Okay, so the first 2 boards are just going to get wiped. We're going to spray it, and then we're just going to wipe it, okay? Straight away. Just do it, leave it. But what we'll do is leave the tape on, and we'll just move it. And what we'll do next week is pull the tape off, and we'll have a look. We don't need to do it tonight. Let's just give it a wipe, and everything else, you know, and then we come back to it. The other ones are same again, wipe, but that's with the cross linker. The third one is wipe, but that's with the mystery product over the top. And then the last one is what we're going to do. And we saw this when we were over at Renner in Italy. They have these little Petri dishes. And what they do is they test their products, and what they do is they put a Petri dish over the top of it so that inside there stays wet for longer. So that's going to stay on for literally, 7 days?
We'll look at them again next week.
And we'll take them off and look at them next week.
We haven't got any.
Maybe that's excessive. I don't know. Maybe should we leave it on 24 hours? I don't know. You know, what should we do? Leave it for a week? What the hell? Yeah. We agree?
Yeah. Well, it's worst case scenario. I mean, you're never going to leave stuff for 7 days.
No, you're not. But
unless you really don't ever do anything in your kitchen.
We're going to do that, and what we'll do is we'll tape these on so they don't move around, but hopefully we'll catch the majority of the product underneath. Okay?
Evening, Carl. Well, I only saw you about an hour ago. But...
Mr. Saxby? So he's down the road staying at a hotel because he's here on a 2-day course, so he's back in the morning. Any suggestions before we start? Is there anything that you think we should maybe consider? Anything that we do, what we shouldn't do. Okay, we've got Dettol, which is for number 1. Okay, which obviously is your classic disinfectant, kills 99% of pretty much everything. Bleach, okay, it's number 2, which again we know. We've got Fairy, okay, which is the Flash Fairy. Got Flash with bleach. Then what we've got is the good old Sif. Depending how old you are, you'd remember. No, Jif is the abrasive one. Sorry, Jif is the abrasive. Astonish. I'm not familiar with that one because I know these products a lot because I'm always doing a lot of cleaning at home. Silly Bang.
Bang and the dirt is gone.
Okay, fair enough. No Mr. Muscle, by the way.
No.
Okay. Method. So again, we'll do these and we'll see how they fare. It doesn't mean that this is the end of the road. We might find that we're better off maybe doing it, you know, with some of the products, or if you guys are going to get involved.
We are just going to wipe these. What were you going to do? Did you use the Minky in the end? Did you run with that, or were you just going to use the J-cloth?
We're just going to use J-cloths. I'll show you what we're going to do.
To be fair, I mean, you wouldn't ever clean a kitchen with an abrasive cloth, so...
It's not abrasive. They're just J-cloths. I mean, I'm not being funny. These are what we use on a regular basis. So I can't see these being
We did toy with
an issue.
using a Minky. I mean, to be honest, it's what I tend to use at home more than anything.
But what I'll do is I'll make sure when we do this, what we do is put this under the bottle so that we obviously don't kind of get them mixed up. We are trying to be pretty good. We are doing this live, okay? You guys that are watching this on a follow-up as such, it is what we've done. We haven't tried to cheat. We haven't done anything different. We've used the same products you guys are using. You know, these are the kind of cleaners that your customers are going to use.
Yeah, Tracy, I agree. Tomato puree, tomato ketchup, you know, mustard. You can do it with any of those. We just chose kind of household cleaners for this one. But if you want to do those tests, Tracy, you carry on.
Red wine for Tracy, white wine for Pete.
Yeah. Baileys, you could do it with that.
Yeah, you could do it with Baileys. Yeah. Garlic bread.
Take away curry.
Garlic mushrooms.
Yeah.
So I'm
just the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, KFC, McDonald's, you know, the list goes on.
Okay, all right. Someone's getting hungry now.
That's Pete and Tracy, what do you expect?
Okay.
The Preston Test Lab, yeah, I like it.
The Preston Test Lab. Okay, so, right, we're going to be testing household cleaners on 8 boards, which are Renner Top Coat 760. 4 of the boards, sorry, are just standard 760, no cross-link or anything else. 2 boards have a particular cleaning product over the top. It's like a product X, as we would call it, let's say. And we've got 2 more that also have the 760 with the cross-linker.
So one black board, one white board, just to see if there was a difference in how the paint reacted depending on the colour. Yeah,
we've seen a difference between black and white, so we thought we'd go from one to the other. We've tried to be fair. I mean, do you guys consider the fact that the test looks pretty good, the way we've done it? Are you happy with this?
Yeah, I think apart from the food ones, yeah, Martin already said curry.
Okay. If I'm doing this wrong, can someone point it out? Because I'm not used to, obviously, holding these. Right.
Technically a sprayer.
Yep. So we are spraying tonight.
We are, yeah.
Okay. I'm just giving that. That's it. Nothing major. We'll give that a wipe. Okay. A little bit of whatever that was there. Oh shit! I've started wrong already. Okay. Oops. So flash was number 1. I'll go down this way. Sorry, Linz. Flash is number 1. Okay. Flash Fair is number 2.
So you're going to go backwards on that one?
Yeah,
so
sorry.
Bleach would be next.
So bleach is next.
Oh, he's done it wrong already.
We did the list before, but because I'm kind of doing that and coming back this way, maybe that's better.
This one is, yeah, I mean, we can't leave it for a minute before wiping because we'd be here forever. But yes,
not being funny,
you can. Seconds.
You can see that it's going to be on there. I'm giving it a good.
To be fair, 9 times out of 10, you'd kind of spray it and wipe it as you go.
Okay. And then Dettol would be number 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've had a few kitchen doors back where the clients cleaned with Dettol right at the beginning of lockdown. Can't believe how much your accent, Ian, has picked up. Sorry. Yes.
What?
Been down south far too long, haven't you?
I have. Why,
yeah,
what's
so
the problem?
we had a couple of kitchen doors come back. The clients say cleaned with Dettol in the kitchen sink. It went all the way down the front of the doors, so we had to pick up, respray 2 of the doors. Evening,
Okay.
Sharon.
So we're all going well. I'm good at this.
Are you leaving it fairly dampy? And I mean,
I'm going to show you.
With those J cloths, it doesn't dry them completely. So.
Well, I'm not being funny. Look, straight away. Can we see that, Linz?
Just bring it back a little bit. Yeah.
Do you want me to bring it to you?
No, it's fine.
I'm already starting to see, not reaction, but the way it's drying is just different, each one. Okay. So Sillet Bang is going to be 5, 6, 7. Okay.
And is it taking any of them, apart from the first one, taking any of the paint off?
No, not really.
And so the Method one's the only kind of natural plant-based.
Oh, it smells
product.
nice.
Yeah, it is nice. It does smell nice.
So what I'm going to
It
do...
reminds me of lockdown that now, because we've used it over lockdown.
I don't know whether you'll be able to see it down there, but...
No, you can't, because you can only see the top of the table.
Okay, so that's fine. So we're going to go through again. This time I'm just going to keep going, okay?
Yeah, to be fair, Ian does a lot of, well, when the kids aren't cooking, Ian does a lot of the cooking in the house, so it's normally me that cleans. Yeah, so we have mapped, there are numbers written on the tape, so we've got down exactly what's what on the, like what numbers are what.
All I've got to do is duplicate those numbers onto the back of it, just in case.
So we'll take photos of these when we finish live, just to see, even just in a short period of time, obviously if there's any difference. Hey Luke, you've clicked the button, I can see you. Talking about you wearing a pinny.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yes, so just obviously in a short period of time, we'll just see if there's any difference, any reaction, etc.
Okay, it might not be exciting, but it's something that needs to be done, and I haven't seen anybody else have a go at this, so...
So a couple of people have asked about Spray Makes Sense merchandise. We are putting the shop back together, so the merchandise will be on there. I'm going to do some different hoodies, different colours, stuff like that. So yes, that is coming back. And the whip hoses have arrived, which is really exciting, but just don't ask me this week to send any out because I haven't got time.
Oh, I'm not paying attention. I've got a miss somewhere.
What have you done?
I don't know. I seem to be one short.
Oh, I'd have to watch it back.
Okay. So number 6, 7. I'm not sure on 7.
All right, well I can watch the video back, so that's no problem.
So that's just the first. Again, that's the wipe one. Okay.
You've written wipe?
I have. I've just got to transfer it on there.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is the cross-linker.
Evening, Joe.
Okay, so what we're going to do is cross-linker. Number 1 is flash with bleach. Okay. Okay.
So this is with cross-linker, these ones, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Number 2 is flash with fairy. I'm actually wetting it and pretty much just leaving it on quite a lot.
Someone reckons you did Sillet Bang over the top of another, so that might be where you went wrong.
Okay, that's bleach. Okay, that's going on. I'm putting it on. Technically, I'm being really OTT with some of this, to be fair. Okay, so that's fine. That was number 3 was bleach. Number 4, okay, is Dettol. Okay.
So then the next one is the Sif.
The Sif is number 5. Okay, let's put that there so we don't get it wrong.
Like I say, just don't expect me to send you anything out this week. Tracy,
Okay.
that includes
Number
you.
6 is Astonish. Okay.
Yep.
Which means that number 7 Silica bang.
And I've got some more extension bars, Tracy.
If anybody wants to whip us, just write whip in the comments box, and then what we'll do is reach out to you separately.
Next week.
Yeah, throughout the week, yeah. We're just a little bit.
The next one's the method.
Okay. Like I said, I'm leaving the last one.
Just blank.
Yeah. But what I might do on some of these, because I'm noticing that like this one's got a little bit of black on it, and it kind of marked on that one. So we're going to leave that there. We'll take photos like Lindsay says.
Yeah.
Okay. So this, I'm actually going to use some new ones because they had a little bit of black. I can see black on that one. So I'm going to just change this. So number one is bleach again, but I'm going to use a different piece because I felt that it was leaving a little bit of a black mark from there. So that's that one.
The whips are 25 plus the VAT, just plus a little bit of postage. So.
But if you haven't got a connector, it's £2.50 for the connector.
Connectors, let me know as well. So the second one, so that's Flash with Fairy, yep. So then bleach is number 3.
Yeah. I don't need to put more on. That's got plenty on the rag, to be fair. And so is the Dettol. Okay. So, yep.
Cool.
That's fine.
So then the Sif.
Okay, let me move these back so they're in the right. Okay, that one's pretty dark, so I'm going to use a new one on this for the white.
Just done that in the middle. That'd be number 4, surely.
No, it can't be. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep up. Oh dear, honestly.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
that.
astonished.
Yeah. So you're confusing me now. That one. God, you're freaking me out, girl.
Yeah, I've heard the subtitles are hilarious. Certain things that get
Why,
said don't come out right.
Okay. What do you mean?
Was that the subtitles take some of the words differently?
What, yours or mine?
Well, I don't know, both probably.
Oh, okay.
Just really.
Okay, so that's the 2 cross linkers. Okay. So we've done black and white with just standard 760, and then we've just done 2 boards 760 with crosslinker. So again, we'll leave those to dry. The next 2 have, okay, I'll spin it round just because the numbers are different. There you go. This has got the
Magic.
product, the magic product. Okay. So again, with bleach. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why you get subtitles sometimes and yet others you have to click on to get subtitles. One of the weeks someone had subtitles on and couldn't get the bloody things off. So.
Okay. Okay. Number 4.
Oh, just people from Preston have subtitles apparently.
What, need them or have them?
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed, I think this spray is...
Which one?
The magic spray, I think, is coming off. Look.
Oh.
So, interesting that.
Yeah.
So I've got to be careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So...
Evening, Clayton.
And again. So pretty much with that, each one of them brought off. Obviously, so either the Wonder Spray is loosening up the paint, or it's pulling it off.
3 question marks
the one,
in a row, what does that mean? I can't see who's written
see that one, that last one did very little, didn't take much off at all. To be fair, the one that I've done so far, the natural one seems to be the one that isn't necessarily, I'm not saying isn't reacting, but seems to give us a good overall.
Now these ones haven't got cross-linker on them, have they?
Nope.
They've just got the magic spray on them.
So again, we're just seeing if, and again, what they do. Okay, took a little bit off of the white. So it's good because, you know, we've looked at that product and thought it was meant to be like an additional.
It's not a silicone-based product as far as
What?
I'm aware, but I'm not 100% sure. I would have to look.
Yeah.
Flash, I mean, I know the Flash with Fairy eats through grease like it's the best product I've ever found. Perhaps I'd like to do an affiliate link for Flash with Fairy. Literally, it's one of the best products. Cooker hoods, all sorts. It's awesome. You just spray it on,
One,
it
two,
wipes right
three,
off.
4. Is that right?
It is
Yeah.
brilliant.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, siphon it, 5. You're not
Sif is
keeping
5,
up.
yes.
Okay, just checking. Okay. 6 is Astonish. Okay.
So I've just gone on my phone. Andrew, you've put 3 question marks and you've put in a row, bit rude. What was that regarding? Marigolds, yeah.
Something's gone amiss.
Oh, so,
Oh, that's it. I missed Silly Bone. That's what it was.
Trevor said, what pressure are you spraying the bottles at?
Well, I've got one of the new 206 tips. So I'm probably down to about, probably about 12 PSI, I think.
And you're getting moaned at for not wearing any PPE.
Yeah. Okay. So now what we've got is, this is the one that we're going to actually spray and put the cups on. So this one I've got to spray, wipe it so it's quite wet, and then what we're going to do is put a cup over it. Agreed?
Yep. Apparently, subtitles has mixed up marigolds and put Harry goats. Oh dear.
Okay, so that's that one. Let's just add a. Yep, that's done it. Okay, that's that.
Yeah, nice 2-finger trigger. You're right, Trevor. What's the point of wiping it off if you're just going to put it back on again?
Because I want to do all of it and then just. Okay. Do you want to do it?
Not particularly, no.
So I want to do all of it so I can see what it looks like different under the actual cup. Okay. So now what we're after is Dettol. Agreed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. There's quite a bit on there.
So do I get to take all of these home then?
Sif.
Sif, yep.
Ha, Dollar's dishwater.
What, tonight or
Yeah.
just?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. To be honest with you, it's something I've wanted to do for a while. So we thought, do you know what, it's ideal to kind of focus on, yeah, kill an hour. Yeah, I just think it's hilarious that you guys are sat there prepared to watch it. Yeah, I'm sad. You think I'm sad? All right, if you guys start watching, that's how bad it is. Oh, hello. Stay still.
Are they disappearing?
Yeah.
Sliding.
Silly bang.
Yeah. It's fun, isn't it, how certain brands and taglines, you just, as soon as you hear the name, that's all you can think of. No, I haven't claimed them through the company, Tom. I paid for them, so I can take them home, can't I?
Cheers, Tom.
Definitely doesn't make Ian Mr. Muscle, Mark, that's for sure.
Right.
Evening, Nathan.
I don't know how I'm going to do this bit next.
You're in the warm, we're freezing. It's so cold in here.
I need to try and get... I wanted to try and put tape down to hold them. I don't know how easy this is going to be. It's probably easier when you find the start of the tape.
No, Andrew, he doesn't do much cleaning at home.
Oh, sod off.
He does do a lot of cooking, to be fair. So that's kind of the deal.
How are we going to do this?
Like it, Ryan. Well done. Nathan says you look a bit out of your depth with the product. Stick to Renner. Yes, Tom, we do courses on absolutely anything we can make money on, apparently. So we may as well do one on spraying cleaning agents.
Yeah.
Like it.
I'm sure I'll get slated for this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There'll be a viral Instagram, you know, haters thread soon.
Did you see the shit that they did on Spray Makes Sense?
Yeah.
Evening, Kevin. Will the tape make a difference? I wouldn't imagine so. It's just obviously...
I'm just trying to keep it in place and keep them pressed down for a week.
I mean, you could argue that it might push the product into the paint, so we'll kind of ignore that bit and just...
you know, I just didn't want it to... Yeah. I could say, technically, I'm making this shit up as I go along.
Chris has turned around and said, I'm tuned into Blue Peter.
Oh, yeah. See, that's the problem. You know, I haven't got the whole, here's one I prepared earlier kind of thing.
We need some badges then.
What, Blue Peter badge?
Yeah. Well, no, we need badges.
Badges?
Badges.
What, Mrs. Brown badges? That's one of my favourite sketches.
Yeah.
Badges. Right, so now I've got to put this. I'm just going to put this under here.
Yeah, testing tape next time.
Okay. We have got some new tape that we're testing, but we'll talk about it if it has merit. So, first impressions, yeah? Good. It sticks. Yeah, it works. Yeah,
yeah, you're right. Blue Peter always used to have one ready under the table.
It did.
Yeah, Warren, yeah, he remembers the days when we used to do Thursday with a beer in his hand. That was PTA support, so...
Who's that, was a?
Yeah, yeah.
Boxy was a.
But yeah, PTA support was very much like that.
Let's do it again. Okay.
Ian has nothing on Mrs. Hinch, love it. Evening, John.
Oh, bollocks.
What have you... Shh. I can't put it on bloody YouTube now, can I?
Oh, bum.
What have you forgotten?
We've only got 8 cups.
Well, you don't need to put one on one that has no... Oh, I see what you... Yeah.
Should we just...
No, do it on white. Do it with those if it will work.
Okay. Shot glasses.
We were trying to work out, obviously I can't get Petri dishes. So I went to Home Bargains to see whatever. Of all the colours, you chose pink.
Yeah, why not?
Says it all, really.
What's your point?
Apparently, the subtitles said bullets, not what you said.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the fumes kicking in. You're right, Martin. Love it. Evening, Declan.
1, 2, 3. Right, that's it.
He's forgotten already.
I am. I'm running out of rags as to which ones. Okay. I'm interested to see what they're like at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I've done it live, so, you know, it's not like I've faked anything. It's not like, oh, well, you should have done this, you should have done that. I asked you guys at the beginning, you know, is there anything that we could have done different? I'm looking and thinking, well, that's what a customer would do, in all fairness.
You're right, Tom. We need a swear jar.
Right, that needs a bit more. Just a bit more, just to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. I'm glad you're paying attention, Linz.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm reading everybody's comments and not watching you whatsoever. Everyone reckons you need kicking off because we don't do swear.
Well, to be honest with you, I think that is probably the true British word that can be actually construed in so many ways because of it could be the dogs or it is absolute, you know. So I think I quite like that word. I think if you're anywhere in the world and you heard someone say that over a crowded room,
No, they were English.
you know they were British.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's worse than watching paint dry, Andrew, I reckon.
It is. I am so sorry. In my head, it was so much more entertaining.
How to bore people for 40 minutes.
I've lost. Which one was I on? Silly. Okay, it is now. I know which one it is at the end. I think I got that one wrong.
7 is Sillet.
Okay.
And the next one's Method.
So I've done something wrong.
Oh.
Honestly, it just goes away, doesn't it?
The trouble is, you can't concentrate because you're thinking or I'm chatting, so that doesn't really help. But I just thought it'd be a bit boring if one of us didn't speak.
Oh, honestly. Right, okay, that's it. I've just got to put tape on them. And then we are done. Okay. So, any comments? I mean, you know, I don't really want to go back to them too soon. I think it'd be unfair.
There's been more comments about your blooper than anything else.
What, it's acceptable or it's not?
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, definitely not acceptable. Never mind, eh? If anyone else wants to do it, then they can carry on. Oh no, everyone's fine. It's not a problem. So we're agreed. We're going to leave these on till next week, yeah?
I don't know. Ask the guys.
Well, a few people said like short period of time or 3 days, but
I mean, we're here pretty much all the time at the moment with courses and everything else, so I don't mind. Do you want me to take it off tomorrow?
no, I think that's too soon. I mean, you've got to be realistic. No,
I know. You won't leave it on.
No one's going to leave a product on the kitchen for 7 days unless they go on holiday. And no one's doing that at the moment, so it's even less likely.
So what do you reckon? Tomorrow? Yeah, bottom line is you just got to have testing parameters, that's all. As long as everything is constant, it doesn't matter.
Maybe let's leave it a couple of days. Or like, Ryan said, if it lasts a week, then that's good enough. So now it's good. What's doing it now, Colin?
Who's that? Honestly. You must be terrible at Christmas.
Yeah. Cool. So I will take photographs of all of these and post them up. We could.
If any paint company wants to take the challenge, then by all means reach out. I mean, Colin's there if he wants to do it with a PU system.
You joke, can you come in on Sunday around 8? We will be here on Sunday at 8, so...
Oh, don't you worry about that, I'm here. We've got courses.
Spray makes the boss said. Found spray makes sense, but looks like the cleaning channel.
Okay. It's like QVC.
Sam made a good comment. I don't know how realistic it would be to do it. Would it be too much to take it off after 3 days, take a picture, put them back and see what it's like after 7?
I think once it's evaporated, it's evaporated. So I think if you were doing that, you'd have to do 2 lots. You'd have to have 1 lot. Yeah. And it's not fair. I think, like I said, with the testing, everything has to be equal. That's the difference. I think everything needs to be equal.
Yeah.
So if you're doing it, we've got to decide what we're doing.
Love it, Paul. That's brilliant.
What's that?
Ian, did you used to work on QVC? Looks
Yeah,
familiar.
see, that's it. It's like the fella, innit? Right, I'm telling you guys, this stuff is amazing. Look at it, cleans everything. There used to be 8 boards. Give it a spray, they're gone. Honestly, I could sell snow to Eskimos.
Colin's done QVC, I'm pretty sure.
Excellent. Look at this, nice little bling, eh? Okay.
Love it. Right.
Right, I'm not asking. Right, ladies, right. I'm not asking 20 quid. I'm not asking 15 quid. For all 8, I'll tell you what, for you, my lovelies, I'll do this lot for a £5. Give me a monkey and we'll call it squits. I can't remember what a monkey is.
Where do I buy? Yeah,
A pony, yeah.
Right.
A bullseye.
Back to
Okay.
serious.
Back to serious if we ever do such a thing.
Oh, it's Ideal World. Sorry, Colin. Same difference, really. I guess.
But this is the reality. This is what our customers are going to do. What if we said to them, look, to be honest with you, as long as you use any main household cleaner, you're going to be fine. Yeah. What if they're not? I mean, seriously, what if they're not? What, you know, are we right in thinking that? I mean, do the paint manufacturers say to us? I mean, do we say to? I mean, does Tickerilla say to us? Does Colin at Caprol say to us? Does Isomat, your Renner, your Symphony say, look guys, really good for kitchens. Okay, use the cross-linker, use the right primers, give it plenty of time. What is the right time? You know, what is the drying time before they can actually start cleaning? So again, we've got to look at this. So we need to make sure that the testing as a whole is working.
Well, that's true. I mean, the Eco Spray Ryan is the method. That's literally a plant-based cleaner. That's no chemicals whatsoever. So, yeah, the new build that we did before Christmas, we were literally just finishing stuff off, and the cleaners were in, weren't they, with all their chemicals to clean all the stuff off the windows. And yeah, the paint hadn't been put on that long.
So again, we want to know, you know, I think what will happen is you'll find, you know, you do this testing for like what we've done, you know, you can test the other products, but you'll find that one is really aggressive and one is really, really good. And then what you'll do is maybe try this one on more products and try this one on more products to see whether it's like from one extreme to the other. So once you've got an idea of which one you think is having the best results, then that's what we're after. I mean, in all fairness, 2 of these are bleach and Dettol. You wouldn't clean the kitchen with that. However, like we found, you would use it in the sink. You might, you know, let's say that you're sanitizing something for whatever reason, use Dettol for obviously all sorts of stuff. And if that falls down the units,
I've got a friend who used to always clean her worktops with watered down bleach.
Yeah.
Always. Faye always used to do that.
So
it is a possibility.
You know, we want to see what works. Okay? We want to see how this pans out. Okay? We'll come back to these ones. Okay? We'll come back to all of these. We'll have a look at these tomorrow. We'll take some photos. Mm-hmm. There's no point doing anything now.
No, I'll take photos and we'll log it all.
So to be honest with you, you know, that's pretty much my testing. Are we happy with that? I mean, do we think that it was fair? Do we think that, you know, we did everything in a good way?
Sam's saying, how long were the boards dry for?
Again, we'll leave them as they are for till tomorrow.
No, how long were the boards dried for after we painted them?
I think we did them earlier this week, so
2-3 days. 4
yeah,
days,
something
maybe?
like that. 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So we'll have a look at that, and we'll see how they fare. Okay, all right.
have
Jesus.
a look into that then, Colin. Colin's saying Spraytech has a data sheet on how long it's protected from cleaning products. Yeah, is that a 2-finger gun on the sieve, and then Martin's putting these a clean shot. Love it.
I have got an extension bar for one of these.
Have you?
Yeah, I have tried fixing the whippers, but the threads seem to be a little bit wrong. Seems to be more of a G-fit, an F-fit rather than a G-fit. So I suggest, okay, just out of your safety precautions, that you don't try to use, let's say, a Wagner garden tip with these particular brands, okay? So just be careful.
And if you're going to use any of them, then do our safe operations of an airless
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I would suggest you do our online course of safe operations, of how to use a household cleaner.
This has gone horribly wrong this week.
I like your logic. That's a proper upsell, that was.
That product would be fully cured in that time, Brian, to be fair. If it was Helmy, then no, we would be looking at kind of more 7 to 10
To be
days.
honest with you, maybe that's one thing that I need to go back and we'll do this. We'll work out which boards as such. Then what we'll do is we'll probably go back, do another set of testing, but I'll probably spray maybe 2 or 3 colours, okay, in 760 with the cross linker, because that's kind of what we would do for a kitchen. We would make sure that we literally do the primer, right drying time, top coat, right drying time, right ratios, drying stroke, curing time of the top coat, then we do the same test. Okay, so we have literally ticked the box. If I said to my customer, 3 days, you can start cleaning it, that's what I want to know. So we've got to have a parameter of testing, okay? Anybody who's got any kind of suggestions, feedback, please, I know we jest and everything, but do you not feel that we need to know this shit? We genuinely need to know.
We need to know it to be able to tell our clients.
You need to be a step. You guys need to be a step of everybody else. The whole point of the ethos of Spray Makes Sense and everything else, PTA support, everything we put our hand to is only to build a better level. You guys that know me and know me for a long time, I simply say raise the respect, raise the rate. That's it. This is a whole different level that we're trying to get you guys to adhere to. Okay. If we start the ball rolling and we do the hard work, well, that's fine. I can live with that. But if it makes our industry better and we could draw a line in the sand, and we've got toshers and painters, and then we've got the rest of us guys, that's what I'm after. There's always going to be work for toshers and guys, all right? We've got toshers, painters, etc. But for us, the elites as such, the ones that really want to do a nice job, do a really good job, understand our products, understand our systems, even which cleaners to use. That's what I'm after, a different level.
Also builds confidence when you're chatting to clients as well, because you know the answers.
You imagine we've got photos. We did this. Some of you guys have been to do training with me, and I've shown you my sample boards that I did about 7-8 years ago, which was I tested 13 different fillers and tried to explain why they all failed. And I did that over 4 different boards. So I tried to explain it. That has done me so good, because when I've had an awkward builder, I just take them in. I just go on then, explain to me. Why have they all failed? And then you go through it, and then eventually the penny drops, and he's like, okay, fair point. Done.
I think as well, Joe has said about most cleaners are abrasive, but actually thinking about cleaners as a profession, I remember there used to be a cleaning product out, and it was orange something in it, and it almost had a stain to it. And we were moving house, and she was helping me do like a clean just before we moved. And literally she sprayed everything, including a natural stone fireplace, with this product that had orange in it. And it's just like, I don't think very often cleaners even think about what they're doing to the surface that they're cleaning. They've just been given a...
But if a cleaner cleaned a painted kitchen by us, because most of our customers technically would have cleaners, or the majority of them, who do you think the customer would call? The cleaner or us? Us?
As well, whether the clients provided the product or the...
I get it, but do you see what I mean? There's that problem there.
Yeah. Anyway, this lovely shiny beast on the table.
Okay.
What's all that about?
Week 2 of the treasure hunt. Okay. If you're new and you haven't done week 1 of the treasure hunt, don't worry about it. Just go back to the last week's show. Okay. Go to the end. You don't go watch all of it. You know, you don't have to put up with me and Linz for that length. Okay. Just the last, I think it's the last 15 minutes usually, 10, 15 minutes.
Yep.
And you will find the first clue. Okay. When you register, it'll give you an explanation of what you need to do. Then go watch Spray Makes Sense for week 1. Okay, then what you do is find the clue, do what you've got to do, because it does explain it quite clearly. All right, if anybody's had any problems, let us know. Okay, yep. But a lot of people have already started to kind of get involved, which is really, really cool. I think as the weeks go on, either more people will get involved or more people will drop off. Bottom line is, it's a numbers game. One of you is going to walk away with a brand new T5. It's mine. Okay, it's me giving it away. I was given this by Arista Spray and Tritech to replace one of my machines. I said I don't want my machine replacing, I just want my old one fixing and bringing back because I like it and I want to use it long term to see how it fares. But they said, look, we're going to give you a new one. So I said, that's fine. I don't want it, I'll just give it away. So I'm giving it away in conjunction with the good people at Arista Spray, which have supported us for, well, since day 1, 2015, and Tritech as well.
And yes, it does come with a gun and a hose.
Everything. Comes with everything.
And it also comes with an introduction to spraying course, because we won't let anybody take it without having some training of some sort.
We want you to use it and make some good money with it. Okay? So the idea is, it's a treasure hunt.
We're going to make you work for it.
Each week we're going to send you somewhere. It's either going to be some form of social media to do with ourselves, Spray Makes Sense, maybe Paint Tech, or it's going to be Arista Spray channel or Tritech's. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to have to just do a little bit of searching, a little bit of hunting, kind of clues in the name. So a lot of people got last week's clue. It was pretty easy and pretty straightforward. This week's pretty good as well. It's not too hard. Okay,
it's a little bit harder though.
We will make it harder as we go. Okay, so the numbers get down, so those that actually stick with it and put the effort in get the reward. So let's see how we get on.
So what is the question for this week? Okay,
this week it's focused on Tritech. Okay, so Tritech have a Facebook page. So I suggest you go to the Facebook page, Tritech, okay, and on there, there's a load of videos. One of them in particular, okay, has a guy on there that loves Tritech so much that he's actually had a tattoo of the Tritech 360 gun on his leg.
Is it his leg or his arm?
It's his leg or arm, I can't remember. Okay, I want to know who. So find the fella's name, because it's all there. Tell me who loves Tritech so much that they've even had a tattoo done of the Tritech 360 gun. Find that answer, okay? What you need to do is when you go onto the Facebook page, okay, firstly what you've got to do is like the Facebook page. Obviously you should have done that already by now, because that's part of the kind of the setup. Like the post, share the post, but in the comments box you have to type Spray Makes Sense. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. When you find it and you find the video, just get the guy's name, but in the comments, don't put the guy's name in the comments. What you'll do is when you've registered, it'll tell you that you have to go back to a particular link to register that name, so we can start to see who's done all the work.
Yeah, so we are...
It's really straightforward.
We are cross-referencing who's on Spray Makes Sense, who's registered, who's answered each of the questions, and if you haven't done all of it,
you won't be in the draw.
Then you won't be in the draw. We are actually emailing people at the moment if they've maybe registered and haven't done question 1, or done question 1 and
we'll help you.
Not registered. So
we'll make sure you've done what you need to do, because you might have just missed one part. We will make sure that you get it right. I'm not being funny. The machine and the course, it's nearly $2,500. Okay, yeah. It's pretty cool. Each 6 to 8 weeks, well, probably about 6 weeks, we're going to run a decent treasure hunt. Okay, we're going to be paying for a lot of it. We've got stuff here. We don't get supported by loads of suppliers. It'd be good if we did, but we don't want you guys coming here just to win shit. All right, there's enough groups out there that just get you on their groups to win competitions and shit. All right, we do this because we enjoy doing it. You guys have a bit of a laugh, and believe it or not, you actually learn a lot of stuff. You know, you throw questions at us, we'll do our best to answer them, but we'll do what we do in front of you guys. We don't hold anything back.
So Sam, I'll put in a link at the end once we've finished live, and in there will be a link to register for the Tritech Treasure Hunt. Once you've registered, you'll get an email showing you where to answer the questions for each week. There was something else
Yep.
I was going to say. So I've done it. So Chris, obviously, I think you're on. I have just added question 2 underneath question 1. I've tried to make it easy for people. But ultimately, if you're not a member of Spray Max Central, which obviously I know you guys are, obviously, you don't win it.
Okay. What you need to do is you just need to turn up each week to make sure. And if you can't make it each week, just make sure you go back into the guide, is it? Guides?
Yeah, into guides.
Into guides.
It used to be unit, but now it's called guides.
On Spray Makes Sense, go to guides and you'll find that we've kind of put all the previous Spray Makes Sense lives in there.
Yeah, you'll see it at the top of Spray Makes Sense. Underneath the photograph, you've got kind of a bit of a menu and it's in there.
Also next week, next Tuesday, we start our live webinars.
You're on the ball, Chris.
So,
yeah, sorry, just quickly.
Yep.
Trevor's just said you need a Arista spray hat, but we like kind of mixing things up, don't we? So.
Hey, it's Greco, it's Paint Tech. If anything, I've got a Tritech one there. Okay, so we've got a few hats, etc. I like the Greco, it goes well with obviously everything else. So.
I'm collecting hats. I like hats and t-shirts. I'm collecting.
I'm not a particular fan of the green. That's just me. Sorry. So yeah, last thing is Tuesday next week we are starting the webinars. A lot of people want help and support with their marketing. I think this year we're planning for the worst, hoping for the best, but realistically I think when we come out of lockdown, I think we're going to see a lot of companies restructuring their businesses. I think there's going to be a lot of redundancies personally, and I think those redundancies are things that are going to start to filter down and affect us. So we're always good with our marketing. We've ramped it up. We're really going full steam ahead. We want to make sure that we're ahead of everybody else. We're ahead of technically all the competitors in our area. We want to make sure that we just do really well out of it. So we've done these webinars before, but this time they're a lot more structured. For the next three and a half months, we're going to do every Tuesday and Wednesday night.
Yeah, I think
so
Chris worked out it's about 16 weeks.
So we've got 31, 32 webinars.
31.
Okay, which is everything to do with Instagram, Facebook, your business, Google My Business.
Chris has set it so it's kind of all in blocks. So I think the first one's about marketing social media effectively, but then there's kind of a block of Facebook, you've got a block of Instagram, so that I think like everybody's focused on one platform at a time, but it runs through everything from Google Ads, how to take photos, how to take video, what apps to use, etc. There's loads. The
difference is it's done by 2 of us, all right? It's the only place out there that actually does marketing for decorators. That's what the Growth Club's for. It's for decorators. It's the Decorators Growth Club. You know, it's anything to do with trying to keep ahead at this point in time with your business. If you're going to wait till things go quiet to start marketing, it's too late. You've got to be marketing when you feel good, because your actual content looks really good and you look good and you come across well. So if you want to be involved, reach out to us. Okay. If you want more information, just type webinar and we'll get you obviously some information over. This is ongoing throughout the weeks. We want to do the how. We know there's other people out there telling you why you should do stuff and what you should do, but we are the only place that actually is run by a decorator and a social media expert. We're kind of both pretty good at what we do. So we've pulled everything together and it works. If you're not sure, reach out to some of the guys like Trevor, Martin. You'll see some of the reviews and the videos going through at the moment. These guys are frigging smashing it. I mean, absolutely smashing it. Your inquiries, projects, it's just, yeah, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
But also head over to, there's a marketing support, it's called Marketing Support, the Decorators Growth Club. It's a free, Facebook page.
Yeah.
It's, you know, you can join, just click to join. You don't need to have done anything already. And Chris does lives and stuff in there, puts loads of information in. So
always answering questions.
Yeah, absolutely. That's always worth it. You know, it's open to join.
Yeah, we'll put a link up. All I'm saying is that Spraying Makes Sense is everything to do with spraying, but it's not, it's grown. Now you guys know how to spray. You've started to generate more profit. You've generated more time. But what you need to be focused on, especially at this point in time, because I think we all know what's coming, and I don't think we've got a name for it yet, to be fair. So you need to be ahead of everybody else. You need to be doing your shit now.
It's even worse than that, Luke. He lives in Rotherham, but he's not from... Where are you from originally?
Shropshire.
Shropshire, yeah.
He's a posh farmer, I think he calls him.
Posh farmer is the way he calls it,
yeah. Yeah, but he's from Barnsley. He's up in Barnsley.
Yeah.
So again, that's how we're trying to help you guys a little bit more. So we give away stuff, we educate you guys. It's simply there, training, education, support. It's what we do, and that's it.
Yeah. Sweet. Right, it's just gone 8.
Boom.
Boom. We're going to take some photos of this. We'll head over to PTO support. I'll put the links up in a second for all the other bits and pieces. Yeah, Shropshire. So
don't forget, anybody who wants any kind of information on the webinar, type webinar. Anybody who needs a whip hose, type whip. Anybody who needs information regards to funding, which obviously will help you guys access, which is the £5,000 from CITB towards your business. I know there's certain hoops you've got to jump through, but guys, we've helped hundreds of people jump through these hoops, navigate their way, and now, well, they've got money to spend on MVQs and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, exactly. So type CITB if you want help for that as well. Cool. Cheers, Colin. Thank you. Awesome. Right, guys, we are going to love you and leave you. I've missed our Thursday nights. It's great you're back. Thank you. It's good to be back, actually. Yeah, it took us a while, but again, you know, guys, if you want us to run through anything, we say it every week. No one seems to come up with any ideas, but we've got tons. Don't worry about that. If you've got any ideas of anything that you want us to go through, then just let us know, and obviously we can do that. Sweet. Right. Night, we done? Guys. Yeah. Cool. I was just waiting for a few people were commenting. I thought so. That's why I was just just about to go, and you say type this and that. So. Sorry. Awesome. Yeah. Treasure hunt. If you want to win the Tech, I'll put the links up, but it's worth the punt. You can write comments anyway. Yeah. Just because the live's finished, you could be rewatching this. It doesn't matter. Just type what you need. Awesome. Just write the comments. See you, Paul. Excellent. Right. Thank you very much. Thanks for giving up your Thursday. And we will see you next week for week 3 of the treasure hunt. Awesome. Excellent. Have a nice weekend. Weekend. It's not weekend yet. Okay. See you next week.